Hello everyone, I am Dr. P.D. Hire, Department of Electronic Science, KTHM College, Nasik. Students, before going to actual syllabus, let us see the structure of the course. In electronic science, for SEM 1, there are 3 papers. Paper 1, Communication Electronics. Paper 2, Digital System Design. Paper 3, Practical Course 1. Out of this, I am going to teach you Paper 1, that is Communication Electronics. In this paper, there are 4 units. Unit 1, Electronic Communication. Unit 2, Continuous Wave Modulation Techniques. 3, Pulse Modulation Techniques. And 4th one, Introduction to Digital Communication. Let us start with the first unit. Today we will learn the introduction of communication, electronic communication, need of communication, means and modes of communication. Students, the main focus of this lecture will be to understand the concept of electronic communication, the modes of communication. So let us know the communication. The word communication derives from communicare, which means to share. So it is simply defined as the imparting or exchanging information by speaking, writing, using some other medium from one place, person or group to another. It is required to the human beings to convey their thoughts, ideas, feelings, orders, news, etc. In the beginning, information could only be transmitted over a short distance, maybe spoken words, but there was some limitations. Apart from having horse riders and birds as messengers, early methods also use electromagnetic waves in the visible region for communication. So what do you mean by the telecommunication? Telecommunication is the communicating with people over a distance. So in earlier days, the first form of telecommunication were smoke signals, drums or fires, torches. Smoke signals are the oldest form of visual communication. In earlier days, beacons were used to carry the messages. The major disadvantage of this communication was only a set of predetermined messages could be transmitted, and this was overcome in the 18th and 19th century through development of telegraphy and Morse code. The telegraphy is now outdated communication system. The invention of telephone and establishment of commercial telephone in 1878. The telephones slowly gave way to television, the video phones, satellite, and finally computer networks. Computer networks have revolutionized modern day communication and communication technologies. Before the cellular phone, there existed the landline. Now let us discuss about the communication. So in communication process, basically there are always three parts, that is the message or the data sender, and who is receiving, that is a receiver, and in between this sender and receiver some medium is required, and that medium is called as a channel. So we will discuss later on the details of the block diagram of communication system. Now, communication is nothing but what? It is the exchanging information from one point to another point. For this, the methods of communications are face to face, then by sending the signals, then by sending written words, and now there are electrical innovations, and that are telegraphy, then telephone, radios, televisions, internet. Now let us see about the electronic communication. Electronic communication began with the telegraphy in 1844. Then telephone was invented by Graham Bell in 1876. Then in 1887 the radio communication, then TV, then different types of TVs, computers, mobiles, internet. This communication developed by sharing data like images, graphics, sound, pictures, maps, software, many things. Now let us discuss about the means and modes of communication. Before defining the means of communication, let us see some examples. For transporting the goods, as you know, the roads and railways are required, and this is nothing but a means for transporting the goods. TV is an effective means of the communication. Means of sending and receiving the information, such as telephone lines or computers. For any living being, while coexisting, there occurs the necessity of exchange of some information. Communication with means of communication can be anything such as signs, symbols, languages, words, thoughts, actions, gestures, etc. In human being communication, language and gestures play an important role, while sound and actions are the important role for animal communication. So, we can define what do you mean by the means. The means is nothing but the tools and the technology which facilitate for exchanging information, ideas and opinion between people and organizations of different places. For example, telephones, telegram, fax, email, internet, telex. And as you know that for sending the messages, one of the means for this is email. This second is messaging. This type of communication allows people to interact with others who are far away from us. Video chat is also available. Social networking is one kind of communication between peoples, and that is the one type of means for communication. Telex is other one. The fax machine is a kind of communication, and thus is nothing but one of the means for sending the diagrams, pictures, that is to transmit the material. Multimedia is one kind of communication system. It is excellent innovation to improve the communication system. Now let us discuss about the modes of communication. So the modes of communication means the method of communications. Means these modes of communication depends on the different parameters, whether it is unidirectional or bidirectional communication. So therefore there are three types of communication modes: simplex, half duplex and full duplex. Also it depends on the type of the signal, that is analog and digital signal, and it is also depends on the techniques of transmission, that is a baseband transmission or modulating transmission. So what is analog signals? These signals have continuous variations of voltage or current, and for example human voice is an analog signal. Digital signals are transmitted via discrete stepwise values such as 0 and 1s. So human voice recorded on an MP3 becomes a digital signal. Another type, baseband or modulated signal. The baseband signal is an original transmission signal that has not to be modulated, or it has been demodulated to its original frequency. Most telecommunications protocols require baseband signals to be converted or modulated to a higher frequency so that it can be transmitted over a long distance. And third one, which depends on the path of communication. So there are three types: simplex, half duplex and full duplex. And if we see the comparison in the chart, the direction of communication in simplex is unidirectional. In half duplex, two directional at a time, and in full duplex, two directional simultaneously. In simplex, sender can send only data. In half duplex, sender can send and receive the data but one at a time. But in full duplex, senders can send and receive the data simultaneously. So simplex method is a worst mode of transmission. Half duplex is a better than simplex, and better one is a full duplex. See some examples of simplex is a keyboard and monitor. Half duplex is used in walkie-talkie. Full duplex example is a telephone. Students, I hope you understood the need of electronic telecommunication, means and modes of communication. Please don't hesitate to ask difficulties. Use and above anyone means for communication with me. Thanking you.